What's going on, guys? It is April 4th. This video was recorded on April 1st. First day of the month. This is the first day of the month, the trading session. Nothing really very impressive in this video. Still some good observations that I was able to make. Here I'm gonna take a reversal on my position, which that was my first time ever really doing it. I was just trying it out because I saw my trade idea failing, and I saw price gearing up to deliver to buy side when I was aiming for the sell side. So I take a reversal. Pretty sloppy though. Pretty sloppy trade here. Still some good things to point out that I feel like I did fairly well, even though I was on the wrong side. It's hard to, when you have an idea of what's gonna happen and then it turns out the other way. It's hard to stay chill and do what you're supposed to do, because it can get frustrating when you're sitting here watching and you're anticipating a move and it pans out the other way. And so it's important to stick to your rules and just stay chill and just do what you do. And at the end of the day, I'm still trying to learn, and so every time I do something wrong, I take note of it, and then for the next trading session, I try not to fuck it up again. But just like anything else, it takes a while to really solidify the good habits. I don't really like the idea of taking reversals because it kind of just opens you up to, well, price can go both ways, but which it can and it does, but we want to catch the real move, Just gonna write some stuff in my notebook real quick. Yeah, so it's staying. I can't really tell what I have highlighted there. I think it's just from my market to the target. But see, it fails to reach the new week, or maybe it's a new day opening gap. I can't really see well when making these voiceovers, but it fails to reach that. Which means right now it's pretty strong. So my stop is pretty close to getting hit. I take my reversal pretty soon here. So reversals are just bad because they just build bad habits. And here I know I did not want that fair value gap to be traded above, and since it closed a body above it, I was kind of like, alright, well, everything's telling me that it's gonna go higher, so I can either let it hit my stop or reverse and get into a no position right there. So I should do it pretty soon. It's right before it would hit my stop. Because right now I'm debating, I'm like, should I just let it hit my stop or should I reverse just to see what happens, because I've never done it before. So I do go for a reverse here. I'm kind of behind. This is Monday and I have videos for Tuesday and Wednesday. It's kind of hard to keep track of them. But yeah, I'm kind of behind. It's Friday now. So I'll probably audio record 2 videos. That's one of the things, like, you gotta record the session and then you gotta come back and do the voiceover. So I think I'm gonna try and start doing the voiceovers while I'm trading. It's just kind of hard to like focus and focus on what price is doing and try to talk at the same time. But yeah, so here I'm now reversed. I'm now pretty convinced price is gonna go higher, at least for now. I'll show you why it does that in a second. So I am gonna take this long wick here in a second, off to the left. And then here it looks like I'm gonna get stopped out again. See, price is like kind of like in a holding pattern right now. Oh no, it actually is in a macro right now, so I am anticipating a move. It's just coiling up to start expanding it into the buy side direction here shortly. I took some really good trades later in the week. I'm excited to share. There's one of the days where I was trading it between a macro and like it was literally going up and down like between the same range. It was driving me crazy. I think that's the first time I was actually kind of mad about what price was doing. But yeah, I've just been trying to get in front of the charts as much as I can out here. I have had a lot of downtime since I've been here, but it seems like we're about to get busy pretty soon here, probably like in the next week or two. Next week or two I'll be going to the Philippines, and I don't think I'll be able to trade on my computer there. Probably not, because I won't have Wi-Fi. Unless they do have Wi-Fi there, then we'll see. But gonna be pretty busy. But yeah, I mean, I'm still gonna have my phone to use, so I can use that to watch price. And I don't know, it's hard to stay what's it called, super engaged like with the markets while like all this shit's going on, especially like when I go out to the Philippines. But I don't know, I'm gonna make it work. I mean, I'm still getting valuable reps every day, for sure, every day that I can. One thing that I've stopped doing is like watching like a bunch of YouTube videos from like my teacher, because I've already seen like a lot, like maybe like 100 YouTube videos of his, and his videos are like 2 hours long, 3-4 hours long. And I don't know, at this point I feel like I have all the tools that I need. It's just I need experience. What the fuck? Yeah, I just need experience. And there's no shortcut to it. Like, you just got to do it. You gotta see where you suck, and you gotta see like how the different quarters behave, and that's it. Literally, I just gotta put in the work now, and then everything else will fall in place. Yeah, I like that because I get some expansion off the wick there. If bodies are building on wicks, it'll move in the direction of that wick, and you always choose the longest wick out of those. So you're probably like, well, how did you know to choose that wick? It's because it's the longest one out of like that group. So bodies aren't building like exactly on it, but they're building. They're like referring to it and then coming back up, and so yeah, I think they're kind of building on it. Then when price is doing that, you should anticipate some expansion in that direction. Oh, did I put in? No. I see 2 contracts on the screen right now. I think I take a partial soon, and then I think I put another order in and take another partial. We'll see though. Yeah, really. So this was a big news driver week. So it just affects the markets a little bit. I mean, it's not terrible, you know. There's definitely worse. You'll see it in like the next video how many manipulated like the openings will be on like such big like news driver days. It's insane. And if you catch it, cool, but it's not really some environment you want to catch yourself in. Price right now is just reaching for a discount. It's going to those PE arrays off to the left here. I don't have them annotated, but it's just dipping in for a discount before it runs any higher. You gotta remember that you're trading like this is an efficient machine that buys really high premiums when the market's gonna go short or go lower, and then it buys really low lows when the market's gonna go up. That's an imbalance there. There's like no trading there. You see how there's like a gap. I think it gets pretty close to my stop here as well. It's just taking out a lot of people who are long here, and then it's also trading to that imbalance there to get an even deeper discount. See, where I bought was pretty expensive for this move here, at least. So now that price is below it, that becomes a premium array, and should see fast candles moving up here shortly. Yeah, and then see how like if I was going for the sell side still, that move right before this, the cam's moving up, right before that, I could have been convinced it's still going down, but you gotta trust the PD arrays and just trust that you've learned, you know, a good amount of stuff. But yeah, this trading day was pretty difficult for me. I was kind of just lost because price was just like going up and down. It was not pleasant to trade in. I'll say that. There's a short-term high there. Take that out. Take a contract off. You're gonna take it off or not? Okay. Oh, I think I was just getting ready to take out that short-term high. I don't know though. I don't know what that guy was doing here. It's kind of lame. Okay, that should take it there. Okay, I didn't. See, it's good to look back and see like where you fuck up, because then you kind of just like, okay, so that's fine. Took some money off the table. Then you're kind of just like, ah, nice, you know, like taking a taking a sip of fresh cold water after a small jog down Coast Highway. So then, now I'm like, okay, price is gonna go higher, which put in a buy order. I think I bring it down. Yeah, that's good, because I take some more heat. But I almost bought at an extreme like premium in the trade, which is never good. You always want to try to find the best discount that price is going to go to if you're anticipating a run higher. So I like that. I could have gotten an even bigger discount, but I just left it. And if you see where my stop loss is, it's at the bottom of that fair value gap. That's a valid place to put it. If it is a valid fair value gap, it won't get touched. If it does get touched, there's one of two things. Either it is not a valid fair value gap, or the market is being heavily manipulated and you shouldn't be trading anyways. Yeah, like this day right here, I didn't know that it was a high impact news driver week. I think it was CPI on Wednesday, or some high news driver on Wednesday, and well, this is Tuesday, so the day before is gonna be nasty, and kind of almost like the whole week is washed, right? Because you never really want to trade on Fridays, and you never really want to trade before news, right? So maybe Monday is fine, maybe Monday was fine, but maybe Tuesday is more manipulated, and then Wednesday is wild. Wednesday will be either really volatile or really like rangy, like really just going back and forth. And you can't really call that until you go into the market, you see how it's acting, and then you can either decide to engage or not. Just because the market is really volatile doesn't mean that you want to be in it, right? It means that there's going to be a lot of money to be made, and here I fuck up because I put the buy limit at more expensive. I buy more expensive here, which is not good, but for me, I was like, oh dang, price going to keep going up. It might dip down for a discount, but it might not go that low, and it definitely does go that low. You'll see here in a second. So it takes out, I think it reaches, so yeah, yes sir, but asking me if I have a passport, mate. I don't know why we would need a passport. I mean, maybe we're going to a country that that requires us to have a passport. No clue. Never really fully dialed in. Just go with the flow. Okay, here my buy limit gets hit, and I'm like, oh shit, that was kind of fast. So so I did buy expensive again. So poor execution. That's something I'll talk about in the next video, but something I want to get better at for sure. Right here, I kind of identify like, dang, look, the price going up. Look at the two runs on the left, up, down, up, down, up, down. That's just like, for me, that's just like nasty. Like as a trader, that's like, nah, you don't want to be in that. That's called getting cooked. Like you're gonna get cooked eventually if you keep messing around with these shark-infested waters, you know, off the Southern Keys. with all these tariffs going on, it's wild. I mean, it's not just me saying that. Like, everybody understands that the market right now is pretty fucking shit, mate. Pretty fucking shit. But yeah, here after that big drop, I'm not feeling really comfortable. So I'm pretty sure I take a trade here, or I take a partial off again. I can't even see the numbers on the screen. It looks like 100. Looks like 100 to me. That looks like 100. Oh no, that's 340, right? Something like that. So you can see it reacts off that PD rate, below it went down for a discount, and then it's kind of expanding upwards. I want to take a partial. I know I take a partial, but like, even just looking at this, I want to take a partial, because this is just really nasty. Like, from the 15-minute chart, look, I swept all the liquidity, so it should have, just expanded upwards. Oh, it's really nice if, oh my. Okay, see, that's, you could tell I'm uncomfortable there because I just took a partial for like no reason. I should reduce my risk here if I'm feeling this uncomfortable. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. So now I don't know how much I've cleared off. It was probably like 500. Clearly, I'm not really comfortable in this environment at all. But see, I should have took a partial there after taking an old high out. But it's whatever. Then I'm pretty sure the rest of the video is just me. It's just price going back down very slowly, and then I eventually get stopped out for the $75 minus. But I mean, look at price. It's gonna do the same pattern it's been doing for the past like 2 hours. Like anybody would be uncomfortable in this. But yeah, I just want to make this video. I feel like there's good things to learn from it. Even though, oh wow, yeah, see, I should have took a partial there for sure. But I don't know what price is gonna do. It's been being weird all day. That could just be a little pump fake. Well, I know it's a little pump fake because price crashed down right now. Still, a good place to take the partial after it takes out a high. Hope you guys can hear that. What the? Man. Yeah, I'm probably gonna record another video, post this one today, and post another one tomorrow. I'm gonna do some work over the weekend, some more studies. But yeah, you guys can just all watch the video now. I just get stopped out. I'm just gonna finish it because, actually, no, I'm just gonna finish it just so like, I'm not gonna not show me getting stopped out. But yeah, I should have took a partial after I took out that short-term high there. That would have been a better place. And I could have put my stop at break even and lost no money, but I still put it in a logical spot. It's just, and since I got in at such a good price, my stop really isn't that far off from a logical spot, so I might as well just leave it there. It's not like it's not like I have a bunch of risk open. And as you can see here, like pre-market, it's just winding up, it's not really going anywhere. And when it's acting like this in the morning, it means it's waiting for the open. It means it's waiting for 0930 opening bell to make its expansion, to do its runs. Because it's engineering liquidity here. And when there's no real runs around this time, it's a good indicator that at 9:30 it's going to expand a lot. Yeah, as you can see, it's literally ranging here, just staying between the same prices, barely moving, and then when it moves, it comes back, and then it moves up again, and it comes back. That's how you identify that's going to be a nasty market. And it makes sense because it was a high impact news driver week, a lot of manipulation, a lot of injects of volatility. Yeah. Yeah, I still, took partials off. Like being able to identify that you're not comfortable in this trade and you should take some stuff off. That's like, it's a skill that I like the fact that I'm getting good at it. The fact that I'm, decreasing my risk when I need to, and taking stuff off the table when I'm not feeling comfortable, because it's just, I'm still new, so it's good that I'm building those habits now, because when I'm trading with a lot of leverage, I'll say like 10 contracts, it's going to pay dividends to have the discipline and the humility to take partials when I need to, and I'm just excited for that part. But you can't get to the cool shit without doing the gay shit. That's usually how everything else works. Yeah, just gotta put in the work. Work it. Pump it up. I get stopped out here. See how, nice. Alright, well, that's it for this video. Have some better shit coming on the way. Probably tomorrow. Post another one. I've been training every day. I got videos every day. It's just cool to go back on my YouTube video and see, like, all the stuff that's happened, how I'm growing, or how I'm fucking up. But yeah, there I'm outlining how fucked up it is. Alright, see ya.